It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Ali Madawi here with you in a brand new installment of the Yup Daily. And I am the Global Master Trainer of the Young Entrepreneur Project, where we help entrepreneurs either start, grow, or scale a business. And for those who are ambitious enough, you can actually monetize and mentor individuals within the different verticals that we have as well. We are so excited, as this is great timing for us as an entrepreneurial community, and you too should be taking advantage of that today. Today, I'm going to talk to you on how it took us 2 years to actually explode in a matter of 1 month. In a matter of a month, if you look at us now, you're like, wow, look at all the stuff that they have going on. This month is incredible. It's the best month ever. Well, it actually took a little bit of a blueprint to make it happen, and it was intentional. It's as if we already knew what was going to happen, when it was going to happen, and how. And yes, we've had a couple of different things that happen, like everybody else: economy, COVID, people, fear, whatever it may be. And I'm going to show you exactly what we have done. But before we do, let me say good morning to some of my incredible rock stars here. Hey, Dangira from Indiana, good morning. Facebook user, give StreamYard the opportunity and the okay to show your name, and we'll know who you are. Hey, Tracy Graham, good morning. Elizabeth, what's up, Jersey? Winnie, hey, Sydney, I appreciate you all, and thank you. You might want to share this and tag someone who needs to hear this information, because there are individuals who work 1, 2, 3 years and have absolutely zero success. And if they hear this message, they'll understand that there is a formula to creating success after the drought. So let's go after it. First things first. The very first thing that you have to have as a foundational piece in order to create 1 month to absolutely sum up 2 years worth of work is hard work. So your work ethic tells me everything that I need to know about the projection of your success. There are a lot of people that, unfortunately, nowadays, in this day and age, in this social media world, the digital world, we are led or pushed or forced to think that I am supposed to just work a little bit, the 4-hour week. Man, get out of here with that 4-hour week stuff. Let me tell you what you need to know. It comes down to hard work. I do what's called 8 to faint. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I start my routine at 4:30, meaning my personal routine, my prayer, my meditation, my reading, my workouts, all the things that I have to do for me. And then from about 8 o'clock all the way until the day is done, I cater and I serve a community. I help individuals across the globe, 6 continents to be exact. Now that to me is called hard work. Now I know what you're going to say, but is that smart work? Well, you may not know how my day goes, but I probably do 3 days worth of work in one day for the most average individual. So I'm very effective and efficient. When people ask me, hey, are you busy? I'm never busy. I'm extremely organized. I'm extremely effective. I'm extremely efficient, but I do it a lot more than other individuals. So I work really, really hard and I pride myself in that. So, hard work has to be a foundational piece of what you are doing every single day. You cannot think in the right mind that you're going to develop a 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure, 10-figure brand or business by having minimum wage kind of work. It just does not equate, especially at the beginning. Listen, once you hit that $1 billion mark, well, you can start reading a book every single day and you can start just being a keynote speaker and just leveraging and delegating everything. But at the very beginning, the foundation requires hard work. Many of our leaders, our mentors, our master coaches, and executive team, we are working extremely hard. We wear every single hat. So if you don't like to work hard, I'm here to tell you, don't expect 2 years worth of production in a matter of 1 month. It's just impossible. I don't care what anybody say. You can do Chrome extensions, you can do funnels, you can do sponsor ads. It comes down to hard work. And if anybody tells you otherwise, either they're not telling you the true story of how they got to where they have gotten, or they're not successful in, but they're really good marketers where they're making you believe that they're very, very successful. Okay, that was number one. Number two, pivoting. So pivoting is understanding, here comes the iceberg. Okay, do we just sit here and wait for the Titanic to get hit, or do we pivot? So in the last 2 years, we've had to pivot a lot. We've had COVID like everybody else, where we were actually in the middle of a 20-city tour and we had to cancel it and turn everything virtual, where we one of our a huge component of our company benefits to our entrepreneurs. We give them vacation incentives and a travel platform where you get to lower all of your expenses for conventions or whatever the case may be. That's good, incredible, important. Well, no one is traveling because everybody was terrified of COVID. 80% business loss. Okay, what can we do? Pivot. Where do we pivot? We doubled and tripled down on the concept of an entrepreneurial community, where we said we're just going to keep on feeding the entrepreneur, teaching them and showing them it doesn't matter if you lost one main vertical, you double down on another. And we kept on growing month after month. We kept on advancing more month after month and learning and introduce the freedom to challenge, introducing different concepts. As a matter of fact, we've added a shark from Shark Tank in the middle of a pandemic into our company. We've added James Malinchak in the middle of the pandemic, Les Brown in the middle of a pandemic. It showed you that huge pivot that we've had has helped. So as you are growing, as you are building your foundation, you're going to get hit with obstacles, with challenges, with issues, with problems, with cash flow problems, with technology problems. Those are natural elements of the sea of entrepreneurship. You cannot in your right mind imagine yourself, you're going to be the captain of a ship and get in the middle of the wild oceans and expect every single day is going to be smooth. No, you're going to have every now and then bad weather, every now and then bad elements, every now and then you have to pivot. And if you're not willing to pivot, as much as you're not willing to work hard, I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to struggle and not have any success. Don't anticipate to have a rock star month that could equate to 2 years worth of production. Why am I telling you this? There are many people in the social media age, I'm going to say that a lot, many people in this social media age who are trying to push the narrative that you don't have to work hard and you have the perfect way of doing business. And this is the only way. There's a million ways to $1 million. And you have to be able to pivot when what you're doing is not working. I never regret anything in business, but the only thing that I regret is in my career, as I look back at the last 14 years, I have not pivoted early enough. I wish I did, but in many times I stuck in where I was, fighting it, resisting it, calling it war. I'm a soldier. I'm going to go all the way. And I realized eventually, no, I just need to pivot. I just need to pivot. So you need to be able to pivot from where you are to where you need to be. If anybody else tells you otherwise, I am here to tell you, unfortunately, they're not telling you the truth about how they've gotten the success that they have, or unfortunately, they just don't know what they're talking about, and they're just making stuff up. They're lying. Okay, let's move on to the next piece, and that is maintaining focus. And this part right here is where we excelled. So we've had technology issues for, like 7 months, 6 months. And when I say technology issues, tracking, reporting, things that on the surface it looked like, whoa, things are bad, but we were still tracking, we were still building, developing on the back end. But it was a lot of people who from there, they just decided, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to be part of another community. I'm going to focus on other projects. They just had a lot of shiny objects. Or even worse, I've never been successful, but I'm going to create a course. I've never been successful, but I'm going to go and create a concept, a group, a training system. And I'm not mad at anybody for doing that because, hey, if I couldn't deliver an operational vehicle, go and build your own. Not mad at you. But I will tell you this, the very select few people, about 20, individuals that said, I'm going to stick with this and I'm going to stay focused. When we had conversations such as, guess what? You just need to focus on what you are in control of. I know where we're heading, and you need to maintain focus on that. You need to work with your tribe. You need to work with your group. And the more we were doing that, the more individuals stayed focused on income producing activities, on things that kept on developing a network, on things that kept on planting seeds everywhere, on things that maintained the brand of that individual congruent instead of looking to everybody else, that they were trying a gazillion different products, companies, systems, and so on and so forth. So maintaining system or focus rather, it allows you to stay on the trajectory. Yes, you have to pivot. Yes, you have to work hard. You have to do certain things a lot more than you have before. But the fact that you've maintained focus led you to eventually hit. It's like swinging in baseball, right? Just keep on swinging. Just keep on swinging. The celebrity superstars in baseball, they miss 1 out of 10 times. Actually, they hit a home run. Those are like the top home run hitters. They hit a home run 1 out of 10 times. Now, if they focus on, man, I keep missing 9 different times. This team is terrible. I'm not getting enough training. I'm going to go and try to do something else. I'm going to try to go to a different team. Then they end up fizzling out. But if they maintain focus, ignoring the external forces, all right, cool. I know there's not enough fans on these stadiums right now. I know the lockers are terrible. I know I'm not having the best, whatever things around me, but I know I'm in control of this bat. And I know that ball is going to keep coming at me. And I just keep on swinging. I just keep on swinging. I just keep on swinging. And eventually, those very select people that were kept on swinging, they are set up for a very long time, not only to be 5, 6, 7-figure earners, but they're set up to be trainers, to be mentors, to be incredible individuals on stages in Florida and so much more because they maintained focus. They maintained focus. If anybody out there, again, is telling you otherwise, with all the respect, they're not giving you the full formula on how they've gotten the success that they have had. And they're fronting about, yeah, no, you just got to do multiple things. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income to be successful. The average millionaire sets up a foundational income first and then adds a second one that's congruent to it, and a third one, and a fourth one. If somebody is telling you, just go ahead and do everything while nothing is making you any money, they're just leading you to be dead broke because you just invested in 7 different streams of income while you couldn't figure out how to make money from one. And unfortunately, that just makes you a sales rep for 7 different companies, not a true entrepreneur. Now, I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, but I want you to wake up out of that fog. Get back to the foundation of what makes you an entrepreneur and not a sales rep. Can we say amen to that? Okay, last but not least, and this is a foundational that has led us to have this month already set up to do enough production of 2 years in 1 month. Unity and never quit attitude. So we've united ourselves. We went to Jamaica last month. Just about a month ago. We were in Jamaica and we sat down and we had a conversation with many individuals in different areas and different verticals with their different teams. And we had these conversations where we, took responsibility. Hey, we dropped the ball. We didn't work on messaging the right way. We didn't do enough to setting you up to win. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. We took the responsibility. And then we agreed, here is how we should work together and move forward together. And we came together and united. And the moment we united, we started having one voice, one message, one effort. It became a true team instead of different people who are doing a gazillion different things. And by doing so, it allowed us all to come together as one team that'll never quit on each other. See, it's okay to try different opportunities or add different streams of income or whatever the case may be, but we stuck together as one team. We've argued a lot. We fought every now and then, but at the end of the day, we've united and stuck it out. And we ended up creating an incredible wave of momentum that is setting us up right now. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Before the end of 2021, mark my word, because this is going to come out on my memories. I will be celebrating so many 6- and 7-figure earners that are building their own brands, that are writing their own books, that are creating their own blogs and so many things because of this entrepreneurial community. We're setting people up to truly, genuinely be entrepreneurs, not a sales rep of another company. And I take pride in that. This, what I'm sharing with you, has been going on for 2 years. But you know what also has been going on? Hatred. We've had a lot of people that didn't believe in us. We've had a lot of people who wish we would fail. We've had a lot of people who thought, yeah, right. You think you can bring entrepreneurs together from different companies and different worlds and different experiences? Okay, let me know. Oh, yeah, you got technology issues. You'll never make it. Oh, yeah, you had delays with NASDAQ. You were supposed to be publicly traded 6 months ago. You're still this, you're still that. And I've heard it all. I've had people that message me, oh, I've been praying about it. I'm going to take some time off because you guys got your stuff all messed up. Well, this company that has their stuff all messed up has about 20 people right now that are set up to be multiple 6- and 7-figure trainers, mentors who are about to pour onto their influenced members. They're about to pour into their mentees, into their entrepreneurs, and teach them exactly what we've been doing. See, when you do it for 2 years and then bam, explosion is happening in 1 month, it becomes a lot faster for everybody else because there's a blueprint now. There's a blueprint now. We've launched a crowdfunding for one of our subsidiaries that is being successful right now. We've added Wanderlei Silva, or Vanderlei Silva. I keep saying W because that's how it's actually spelled. From the legend from UFC who endorsed one of our verticals. We have Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank who said, you guys are the best entrepreneurial community. You have James Malinchak who's saying, I want to be part of this board. I want to be part of this company. You have people from all around the world that would love to be part of this community. We've created something incredible. It took 2 years and it looked like nothing was happening for 2 whole years. And now we're having 2 years in a month. In 1 month, we're going to have a production of growth in 6 continents. We're working on launching some international countries as we speak right now with different verticals. We have our convention that is taking place, our global international convention that's taking place right down here, September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. If you're not there, you need to register today, yupconvention.com, as we are initiating and introducing the brand new Yup 3.0. If you're a true entrepreneur, that should just pique your interest. I'm not asking you to be a sales rep here, folks. I'm asking you to make yourself the set up entrepreneur who will be successful. I'm asking you to do what we all have done. Focus on your brand. Be selfish. That's right. But you have a community that gives you everything you ever desired and wished for right now. And that 4 pieces that I shared with you: hard work, pivoting because you're going to get hit in the face many, many times, maintaining focus, not only of yours, but for your whole community, and uniting everyone with a no quit attitude. You have those 4 fundamentals operating at the same exact time for a long period of time. Yes, it may take you 2 years, but that's what true entrepreneurship is all about. It is not a McDonald's, mindset. I'm not looking to eat in 2 minutes. I'm okay with waiting a couple of hours by having an incredible experience. The Young Entrepreneur Project has been putting a lot of hard work, a lot of resources, a lot of time, a lot of pivoting, a lot of learning lessons either for 2 years. And now we have individuals who are going to be set up for life. And you could do the same exact thing if you have those 4 fundamentals, God willing, in your own company. I don't care if we never, ever talk ever again. But just do yourself a favor and stop robbing yourself. Stop putting yourself in a circumstance, in a situation where you are wasting your time. It's called sunk cost fallacy. Look it up, Google it. Sunk cost fallacy is like me and you are looking for a Starbucks, and we're walking down the city, and we're going block after block after block, and we're like, I think there's a Starbucks on the 4th block. And we go to the 4th block. I'm like, maybe I think it's in the 6th block. And we go 2 more blocks, but we're just going the wrong path, convincing our brains that, I'm going to make it without any plan, without resources, without a map, without a phone, without asking anybody. I'm telling you, there is a community that will be setting you up for life to be the most successful entrepreneur you can ever be. And yes, we've helped many people launch books, launch courses, launch blogs, vlogs, podcasts, and so much more. And they are still eating out of the plate of the Young Entrepreneur Project. And I'm giving you a true invitation right now. Yup 3.0 is here. The foundation has been set. There's no cracks, smooth. And we are on floor number 1. And floor number 1 starts tonight, by the way. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you are an active member of the Young Entrepreneur Project. Of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for everybody else. Hey, we would love to teach you about Yup and how we're helping so many people create their dreams come true. But until then, I am so excited. If you are in the community, see you at 8. It is a must. I can promise you, you're going to be thanking yourself for showing up tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, there's communication that's going to give you the link. And don't forget, Yup Convention. We are Yup Convention, baby. It is time to build. No more excuses. I don't care what's going on in the world. We are healthy. We are happy. We are abundant. We are sexy. We are excited. We are successful. We are good. We are amazing in every single way. The question is, are you focusing on what I told you, or are you watching your TV and saying, we're all going to die tomorrow? Life is good. Let's do what we do, and let's celebrate those who could not. I lost my grandpa in COVID. But I am living for the man. I am going to celebrate his life. I am going to honor his name by a legacy, by impacting the world, by helping so many people. Do the same exact thing. Celebrate somebody instead of just sitting in your corner and saying, we're all bad. I love you. I appreciate you. And until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, peace out, everybody.